Hello everyone, this video is about HearthPwn's weekly card design competition number 35. This week's competition theme was to design a secret for a class that didn't already have one, and this particular secret would be that class's only secret, which means every time you play it, the opponent would know exactly what it is. And I have to say, this one I found very challenging. It took me a really long time to come up with something that I genuinely liked the idea of. I ended up coming up with a legendary minion that gives you a secret spell to play. I'll explain it. It's a bit different, but I found it really hard just to design a secret on its own. So I came up with Ishanah, who is a character from the World of Warcraft universe, who I designed here as a 5-mana 5/5 minion. And Battle Cry, it gives you a copy of the particular secret that I wanted to design. So when you play Ishanah, you pay 5 mana for it, and then you get this, Ishanah's Blessing, which is another 5 mana card, but it's a secret. And it's like, it's kind of a secret, but it's interesting the way it works. So, you know, you're spending 10 mana in total to play this thing. This secret, you know, better be good. Well, it is. At the end of each of your turns, add a random spell to your hand. So, to explain it so that you don't get confused, Ishanah's Blessing never goes away. It doesn't disappear once it's been triggered. It stays in play and it keeps triggering all the time, but it kind of raises a lot of questions of, you know, is it actually a secret? Can this be classed as a secret? Because secrets are like trap cards essentially, and they trigger once, the effect ends, that's it. This is more of a continuing effect, like something you would find, for example, on a card like Ishanah, where at the end of each of your turns you gain a random Ishanah card. The reason I decided to make it a secret is because you can interact with it, right? You have to pay for it to play it, which means you can choose when you want to activate it, when you want to put it into play, and at the same time, your opponent's going to know what it is, and they're going to be able to interact with it, which means they have a way of getting rid of it if they have flair, or if there are any other cards that would eventually be added into the game that interact in different ways as secrets. For example, Kezan Mystic would be so saddening. Somebody could just play Kezan Mystic and steal the Ishanah's Blessing and get it absolutely for free, and then every single time they end their turn, they're getting a random spell. I personally like the idea. The reason I came up with the idea was because I thought that when I first saw the card Competitive Spirit, I thought that that's what it did. I thought that it never actually disappeared. I thought it was like at the start of your turn, every turn it would just keep on buffing, and then I realized, oh no wait, that's stupid, it triggers once then it disappeared. And then I just sort of played around with the idea of making a secret that doesn't actually go away. It stays there, it keeps on having this effect, but you can see it, you know it's there, you know it's in play, and you can interact with it. So essentially with this idea I wanted to make a kind of cool interaction, a new kind of way of playing with secrets and with this kind of effect. It's pretty powerful, and also, just as a random note, it's the first legendary spell. It just has a legendary crystal in it. I mean, technically you could get rid of that crystal and have it just be a spell without a rarity crystal in it, but I felt like it just kind of fits really nicely and it looks really cool, so I thought I'd keep it in there. But yeah, not a very long video this week. Tell me what you think of this card. Do you like the idea? Do you think that secrets should stay 1, 2, 3 mana spells that trigger once and then the effect is over. Yeah, I hope you like this idea. It took me quite a while to think of. I don't think it's the best idea I've come up with, but I still like it. I like it enough to put it out and to submit it for this week's competition. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.